Butterscotch.
I'm getting the things started up in here,
Welcome to Our Life in Books, where we talk about our lives, books, and everything in between. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Samantha, and we're cousins.
Yay!
Welcome to the new year.
Yes, it's been a while.
It's been a while, but it feels so good to be back.
Oh my gosh. I feel nervous like it's our first time doing this podcast.
Really? I'm excited because I'm like, yeah, let's just wing it. Whatever. 2019, who cares? That's my motto.
That's a good motto.
Not caring.
Yeah, I need that motto because I care too much right now.
Yeah. And I'm like, whatever. So the tea I'm drinking today is Elizabeth's tea. It's the Mrs. Hudson. It's not Elizabeth's tea. I'm just drinking it. It's at her house.
It's one of my favorites.
Yes, and I also forgot all my teas. It's Mrs. Hudson from Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
And it is Assam Melody and Almond. And it's from Adagio.
So I always like to talk about this tea and say, so if you've ever watched Sherlock or read the books, she's not in the book so much, but if you watch the BBC show Sherlock, she's just like this sweet, mothering old lady. And so the tea, I'm always like, it's like Mrs. Hudson has made you a cup of tea and biscuits. That's what it tastes like. It kind of tastes like cookies and tea. And It's so good.
It's really good. What are you drinking?
So I'm drinking butterscotch tea from Adagio.
I love that one.
I mean, it's butterscotch, so there's not a whole lot extra, but it also has hints of apple, cocoa nibs, and marigold. So it's like a perfect winter tea, and then if you want something so that you're not eating sweets after dinner.
Yeah, and that's just like a Adagio regular, right? Because this is like a fandom one.
Right, yep. No, this is just a regular. Actually, so every year around election time, they do elections for new teas that they're going to bring on, and this was 2017, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of reading over the break.
Yeah.
Over our 2-week hiatus. It was amazing.
It was so
And we also got a lot of plans. But I'm currently reading An Anonymous Girl by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pakkanen.
Yeah, so...
Butchering last names, 2019.
They also wrote The Wife Between Us.
And my friends... Cass and Maddie, I think, both read it. So I was like, yeah, you guys need to read this one too. Because I heard they're in love with that one. This is from NetGalley. It's an ARC. It's out today.
Yes.
So I'm a little behind on reading it, but I'm in the middle of it, so I hope to get finished.
It's a thriller, so it goes super fast.
Yeah, especially because I had heard such great things about the authors, so I was like, I'm going to read it. But yeah, it's a psychological suspense thriller. Elizabeth just read it, so she got done reading.
So I had a little thriller binge, I don't know, it was over break sometime. So it's about this girl, and honestly, I don't remember the main character's name, but
Jessica?
Yeah, so she lives in New York, and she's a makeup artist, but she does freelance, so she goes, people call her and they're having a special night, anniversary, or they're going to a special party, and so they have her come do their makeup. And she's doing this girl's makeup, and the girl's talking about this study that she's going to participate in, where she's going to get paid $500. And
sign me up.
It's Jessica, right, is the main character?
Jessica Ferris.
Yeah, so she hears this girl talking about that, and she's like, okay, well, I could use that extra money. That would be great. So... as that girl's talking about it, she's like, I don't think I'm going to go. I'm whatever. So Jessica goes in her place. And she starts answering these questions during this, during the survey thing, the study. And they're getting more and more personal. And, she's told at the beginning, you need to tell the truth and whatever. And it's just, what is it called? An ethics thing. So they're asking a lot of situational, what would you do if your husband cheated on you? And so anyway, it's getting more and more personal, and she gets asked to come back and come back and come back. And you get her perspective, but then you also get the perspective of the doctor that's running the thing, and things just get more and more weird as their lives kind of get tangled, and it's really good.
It sounds so good.
When it first starts, you don't really even know who the doctor is, and if it's a male or female, or anything about this person, and then it kind of is slowly revealed. It's so good.
I just started it. I'm so excited to read it. So you guys should check it out, and then
Yeah.
We can all talk about it after
Yes.
I'm done.
Yes.
So no spoilers. So yeah, what are you reading?
So I'm reading Dragon Pearl by Yoon-Ha Lee. It's actually on Goodreads. It's classified as a middle grade, but I don't know, probably 30% in, and it doesn't read like a middle grade to me. Okay. Like I'm pretty sure, because my boys read around middle grade level, and I think this is a little bit advanced for them just because of all the details of the world that it has. But it's about this young girl named Min. Her family is fox shapeshifters.
Okay, yeah.
So they can shift into a fox, but they can shift into like anything too, like inanimate objects and stuff, and they can use charm on people. So she's got an older brother, and he's in like whatever the armed forces of their planet is called, or their galaxy, because it's set in space. So
nice.
It's a sci-fi fantasy. But her brother's part of that, and this investigator shows up because her brother is missing, and they think that he like ran away to find the Dragon Pearl, and that's like the thing that helps them create new planets and make them habitable.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So her brother, they think that's what he's doing, and she gets involved in like knocking the investigator out, and then her family has to try and deal with like what to do now with this guy.
Oh my gosh.
And she runs off to try and find her brother on her own. And it's really good so far. Like, it's, like I said, it's set in space, but then it's also got the fantasy elements because there's dragons and there's fox shapeshifters and all these other kind of magical creatures. And
is this an arc?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I got
really
this on NetGalley.
Nice.
Yeah. So
it's
NetGalley. Yeah, actually it's out next week. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds really good. It doesn't sound like a middle grade.
No, like I said, there's so much detail to the world that, I don't know, it's more of a YA to me, but I guess with her age, which I know they've mentioned it, but she's probably like 12.
Oh.
So.
Well, Harry Potter was 12, the first book, so.
Right, and she's very mature for her age, too.
Yeah, she's knocking out someone. Yeah, speaking of like new releases and your releases next week, there's so many books that are coming out this week.
So many.
And we actually are own or going to read most of them. So I want to talk about The White Stag. And we both kind of want to talk about The White Stag and The Girl King. Yeah. So, do you want to go first? I mean, I haven't read either of them, and you've read both of them, so...
I just feel like I've been talking a lot.
Well, I can say, like, you gave me The Girl King.
Yeah.
And then we got White Stag from NetGalley.
Yep.
And, like, what initially drove me to The White Stag was the synopsis.
Yeah.
Fantasy, young adult, yes, I'm in. And, I mean, do you want to kind of talk about it?
So, it is about, and I don't know that I'm saying her name right. I think it's Janek, because in the book they talk about the different pronunciations, and this is, like, considered a male name, and then the female version is Yaneka. So, I'm pretty sure it's Janek. I could be saying it wrong, but anyhow, it's a lot of, like, Norse mythology.
Okay, and it's spelled Janneke.
Yeah.
And, okay.
Yeah, and so there's goblins, which is what drew me to it. She has lived with the goblins for around 100 years. When she first went to live with them was because they burnt her village to the ground, and so everyone she knew died, and she was the only survivor of her village, and they took her as like a captive.
Oh, geez.
And her trigger warnings for rape and body horror for this book.
Oh, no.
So her first master was really awful and did very terrible things to her. But then he gave her to his nephew, and his nephew is her like current quote unquote master.
Are they goblins?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and he treats her well. He treats her almost like an equal, but with the rules of like the goblins, she has to be his slave.
Yeah.
But he treats her really nicely. And so the whole like goblin world, it's called, oh my gosh, permafrost.
Yep.
So the whole thing, there's a king, and he's got the white stag, and that's like the power that all the goblins run on is from the white stag. And so when the current king dies, then they have to go on the hunt for the white stag to go and catch it and kill it, and then they become the king.
Oh, okay.
So at the beginning of the book, her current master, his name is Soren, and then her previous master, his uncle, I can't think of his name, they get in this big fight, and the Goblin King ends up dead. And so that starts the whole thing, and they have to go on the hunt for the stag. And it's just really, it's good. I mean, it's very rough. I mean, there's a lot of fighting, a lot of characters that you're going to like die.
No.
Yeah. But I like the darkness.
You do like the darkness, and I'm like, oh, it's going to break my heart. Great.
I reviewed it on my blog just the other day, so if you want to go check out my review.
Nice.
But I adored this book. And I guess there's a second one called The Goblin King, but I think that this book ends really nicely, so you don't have to read the second one, in my opinion. Like, it works as a standalone.
Okay.
Which is nice. Because, we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll have to read yours as soon as I read it, just because I like reading your reviews after. Because sometimes we have different views on books. Mm-hmm. And then The Girl King.
Yes.
You read this one as well, and I want to read it. Okay, It's on my list for January.
We didn't say the author of White Stag.
Sorry.
Cara Barbary.
Mm-hmm.
And then The Girl King is by Mimi Yu.
Yes, Mimi Yu. And you want to talk about this one now, too? Because I haven't read it. I mean, I can kind of, I can read it.
So I'm not, super far into it yet. Mm-hmm. But, so it's about, this is so funny, because I'm reading Dragon Pearl. Gosh, I can't talk. Dragon Pearl, and the main character's name is Min.
Oh.
And I'm reading The Girl King, and the main character's name is Min. So it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, that'd be confusing.
But in The Girl King, Min has been training because she thinks she's got to become the Girl King. That's like the rumor. Her dad is dying, and he's got to name an heir. And so she's pretty sure it's going to be her. Like, she's really good at sword fighting, and she's good at all this stuff. And her dad, they have the ceremony, and he names her male cousin as the heir.
No
and
way.
She's devastated because that means she has to marry him now. And so she kind of takes it upon herself to, at the engagement ceremony, she comes out in, this
warrior outfit?
Well, an outfit that one of her ancestors wore. It's, in this hall of ancestors. So it's like a... what do I want to say? Words are really hard.
I don't know what you're trying to say. Sorry.
It's like a relic. It's an old, it's falling apart. And whatever.
Okay.
So she comes out in this, and she's like, you might think you have what it takes to become the new emperor, but I think I do. So she decides, instead of all the normal traditions, her and her male cousin, are going to compete to see who really should become the king. So that's as far as I got right now.
Oh, that sounds so good.
But it is really good so far.
Oh, I can't wait to read that, because I love...
And it's just so, the world is so intricate. There's so much.
Yeah.
It's so rich. There's so much going on. So I feel like I have to, bookmark all this stuff, because I don't want to forget all the little details.
About the world. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I love those kind of books.
So good.
Was there any more new releases?
Let's see. Oh.
Well, we did get in the mail today.
We got The Wicked King.
The Wicked King. Pre-order. Didn't have pre-order swag.
It did. Yep. There's going to be an enamel pin and a bookmark, I think.
I think so. Yeah. It's so pretty.
It is. The underneath the cover has the foil on the whatever.
And it's a mossy green, and it looks so neat. And you got the arc for Wicked King, and the first book is The Cruel Prince.
Right. And that's by Holly Black.
Yep, Holly Black. I don't know why we're forgetting authors. I'm so sorry, guys. Everything will be in the show notes. What did you think of them? I know I was kind of hesitant. Not that I mean, we got it now, great.
So it's super hyped, and I think that's where a lot of people...
And we're both nah.
What if I'm disappointed?
Yeah.
But I wasn't. Yeah. I will say I was not disappointed.
That's awesome.
I really love it, and I finished The Wicked King, and now I'm great. The next book doesn't come out until 2020.
Really?
So I have forever to wait. And what am I going to do with all this time?
Exactly. I can't wait to read it.
So good.
Should we, will talking about The Wicked King spoil anything, or should we talk about this Cruel Prince? Is it The Cruel Prince or This Cruel Prince?
The Cruel Prince.
Okay.
Yeah. We did talk about it on the last episode because I was reading it then.
Oh, okay. All
so we did give a synopsis.
So Wicked King.
I read chapter 1 to you because it was one sentence.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, the Wicked King continues on. It picks right back up, correct?
Yep. Yes.
Because I just got my book, so I'm just like, I just opened it, like,
because I'm pretty sure they both end on cliffhangers. Like, where the Wicked King ends, yeah, you guys are going to be so blown away. It's just...
Is it like...
I didn't see it coming.
Oh, it's one of those you didn't see coming.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I can't wait to read it.
I mean, I saw it coming just a tiny bit, but not the way it happened. So, there's that.
And none of us know what she's talking about. So, everyone needs to go read The Wicked King. I'm going to read This Cool Prince eventually, and then I'll read This Wicked King. The Wicked King. I don't know why I want to say this all the time. I'm all right.
Because you're weird.
You're weird. So, that was our new release / mailbag.
Yeah.
And then...
Our other thing we got in the mail, though.
Yes. Is...
Paper
Gang. And it was the... December
right,
box.
We just opened it.
Yeah, we wanted to save it and do a live stream. We did a live stream on our Instagram, like usual, and then we also did it on the Our Life in Books group. So
on Facebook.
Yeah, so the Facebook group, you can come join, be a part.
I'm pretty sure you can watch that one like forever.
Yeah, you can watch it forever.
That's kind of nice.
That is really nice.
Because Instagram saves it for 24 hours, so it's gone by the time this airs. Sorry.
So go watch it on Facebook. Go join our group. We talk. That's really the best place to interact with us as of right now. We've asked what people want to hear about, all the new things.
There's a lot of really good ideas in there.
I know, things that we didn't even think about. So I'm very excited to get started. Add those to our list of podcasts to do. But the Paper Gang was really cool. The theme was camping.
Yep.
And I can't remember off the top of my head what the author was, but we can link it in the show notes. There was cute little raccoons and boots and hiking stuff and
stickers.
A patch, and a birthday card and a planner.
Yes,
that was
another
so
planner.
Neat.
It's so
and
pretty.
Then a print. I think they must be doing. They used to do little prints that were calendars, but I think they're just going to strictly do prints now. It kind of seems.
I'm a little bit sad because I finally got my cork board up at work, and I was going to bring my little calendars in.
But now you're just going to have to stick these all over.
True, because I have nothing up on my corkboard right now except this little pendant flag that says "Stay Peculiar." It's from
cute.
Miss Peregrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. So yeah, I really liked the Paper Gang this time, and I really liked doing the live video.
Yes.
I like seeing all the people that because we don't know who listens. It doesn't tell us, so it's kind of neat to see everybody and say hi and get their input. Yeah,
it was actually a really quick one. Some of ours drag out. We just kind of have a lot of fun with it, but there wasn't as much stuff in the box this time. But I think it was because of the planner is so nice.
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe we need to think of something else to do on the live stream. So if you guys have any suggestions of stuff you want to do on the live stream, question and answer, we can find some questions like one of those quiz things. And
or you guys can send questions throughout the week and then we can answer them.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you have a book that you want our opinion on, we can definitely do that. There's all sorts of things that we can talk about.
Yeah.
And you can also talk to us in our Life in Books Facebook group.
Yes.
So I wanted to bring up couple things I haven't told you because so we wait to talk about book stuff until we're on here for you guys. So I have my notes. One thing is BEA finally announced that they're going to be setting up registration soon. Registration soon. So I'm so excited. We might be going to that. I really want to.
I want to too.
That's one of the things I want to do this year. This episode's all about 2019, and that's what I want to do.
Yes, I want to go to BEA.
I want to meet all the people and do all the things. And I was even thinking we could live podcast from there.
Oh my God, yes. Because I want to go to another one of the parties too, because that was so fun.
The Fierce Reads party was so much fun, and we're going to do an episode about that. But
because last year I got invited to,
and we should have gone to both because everyone else did.
Well,
so now
because I got invited to, it was Big Honcho Media, and then also a few days before that for BEA, I got invited to the novel party too.
So
but we weren't in New York yet.
As you can tell, Elizabeth's a popular one, so she's gonna have to get the invite, and I'm the plus one. I'm like, "What's up? I'm just here hanging out." Well, now it's we have this whole new thing to bring to people, which will be really exciting.
Yeah, it'll be so fun.
It'll be so fun.
I want to walk around with one of those old school tape things with the recorder and be like, "We've got questions."
We could honestly, I was looking at.
It doesn't have to be old school, but that's what I picture in.
She lives in the 1950s. I was thinking,
True.
our iPhones have a recording option on them.
No.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that's real.
So, that's going to be so cool. BEA, I guess we should explain what BEA is.
Yes, it stands for Book Expo America.
Yes. It happens in the
so-
same center as BookCon.
Right,
The
and
Javits
it's right
Center.
before BookCon.
Yes.
So it's kind of like BookCon, but for all of the
media and authors and publishers.
professionals,
Yeah,
yeah.
the professionals. And not that we didn't mind BookCon, but we're getting up to where we necessarily don't want all the, not that we're not grateful for the swag and stuff, but we mostly want to talk with our peers.
Right,
We want to see what people are doing and what the new ideas are and stuff like that.
The new books and the new, because I don't know. I mean, we kind of want to dedicate a whole episode to talking about BookCon, but
Very soon.
it was a letdown because there was just so much people and it
was a lot of young kids, and it was more like I'm there. I like, actually, my favorite parts were the panels. Like, I really enjoy hearing people's perspectives on things, and I feel like at BEA we could just genuinely have those conversations naturally with people. Yeah, so that's why I'm interested in going.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah,
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I was like, I tweeted her, but she doesn't look at Twitter because she's 50. And
listen,
just dragging you this entire thing.
I live in the 1950s. I'm 50 years old.
You are. So I was like, I have to tell her that they're finally getting registrations up, so we're gonna have to register soon.
Yes.
I
hope we're gonna get an email, right?
I hope so.
I think I signed up for that.
Yeah, so did I. And then there's 2 other things, unless you want to go on something.
You go. I talked for a long time before.
Yeah, you did, because I haven't read any books. I read all romance novels that weren't on any of my lists. Weird. Sounds like me. There's a couple things going on. I work at a museum. There's a couple things going on that we might be interested in going to.
Like locally.
Yes, local events. Oh, let's talk about the box.
Yeah. So, Tea Cellar.
Do you want me to talk about mine, or?
I guess I'll just go.
Nope, you go.
Tea Cellar on Main. We've talked about them before in another episode.
So we need to post pictures.
Yeah,
of that, because
we need to go there again.
Yeah, we should make a date to go there because it's so cute.
But so they have. I'm not sure if it's monthly. It might be a monthly box. But
we just found out about it.
I've seen it on Instagram, but I'm like, you get enough stuff in the mail. You don't need more.
Did you enjoy my background music too?
I really do. Keep doing it because I want to look this up. Oh, crap.
Yeah, so Tea Cellar's so cute. I'm not sure what location, because I kind of heard they were moving, but the location they have now...
I don't know if it's done yet.
It's not done yet. Okay, but the new one, you go down these stairs, and you walk in, and there's, all their tea, and there's wooden shelving, and it's all really cute. And
it's
they have
really
tea
adorable.
cups, and then you have, all these little, cafe-style, I think of, France.
Yeah.
And you, get your little...
you could pick
your
tea.
Pot
you
of
pick
tea.
your own teacup off the wall.
Mm-hmm, and they bring it to you, and you get to sit there and have, little... It's so cute.
So they're doing, it doesn't say. I'm just going to say monthly. I don't know. Okay. Tea boxes.
Oh, I love that.
It's called Teascriptions. And they're really adorable. And it looks like they, handwrite the person's name on the side of the box.
Oh, see, I'm looking at. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. We have to try this.
I know. I really want to. And then we can unbox it live.
Yeah, we can do an unboxing live. Okay, we should seriously sign up and see if we could do it next month, or how many times a month you can do it.
I'm looking right now because it says 6-month Teascription. I really like that Teascription.
I like Teascription. That's so cute.
It's not loading.
Your internet is crap. Just kidding. Just kidding, Alex, if you hear that. Yeah, so this is, I got this from Maddie for Christmas, and it's so good. And we had been there a couple times, because Elizabeth doesn't really drink coffee, so we like to go there and get some tea.
If I drink coffee, I get a little crazy.
Me. That's why I drink coffee, is to get crazy. Audible gasp. What's going on?
How great would it be if you could receive 2 new types of tea a month from Tea Cellar without ever leaving your home or work? So you can either get a 6-month or a 12-month subscription. So, it's not going to be cheap.
No.
But I don't see the details. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, here's the details. So,
50.
Your first box, you get a starter kit, and it's got a tea timer, a teaspoon, and a strainer. Look at the tea timer.
I want to see.
Look at it's a sand timer, and it's so there's a black one for black tea, green for green tea, and the pink must be for herbal tea, maybe.
I love it. Oh my god, we need to sign up for this.
I know.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
So it looks like it's $69 for 6 months.
But is that really that bad?
Right. That's so.
How much do we spend on the regular. Oh my gosh, I really want to do it. When do we do it? They said we hope to be able to start shipping ours January 20th.
So, yeah, that sounds like a really cool option. And it sounds like they ship, I mean, I don't know if they ship out of country, but they definitely ship within the U.S.
So our U.S. listeners, you should go check it out.
That's so cute. I don't know. Maybe they ship internationally, but I didn't see anything on there. So just check it out.
We'll leave the link below. Maine. Yeah. Oh, that's so awesome. So before I was rudely interrupted. No,
you interrupted yourself. How dare you?
How dare I? So there's a couple things going on at our museum that I thought was like something we'd really be interested in. There's two things. So the first thing is a dragon tea.
What?
A dragon tea.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So I thought we could bring the boys because it's technically for kids, and I want to have an excuse to go on. Right? Exactly. I don't have any kids. And it's March 9th from 10 a.m. to 12. You learn the history of dragons. You get to meet and pet our real bearded dragon.
Oh, we're going.
Yep. You make dragon wings and a dragon friend to take home, and there's tea and treats, and an all themed dragon.
We're going.
Right?
Like, we're going.
Doesn't that sound amazing?
What is it? March 9th?
March 9th. It's
right,
a Saturday.
I'm a planner right now.
It's a Saturday.
I don't care if we have plans.
I know, we don't. I already looked.
I'm just going to write dragons.
We have a shared calendar on our phones, and I know we don't have any plans. I already looked. Dragons.
So do you have to sign up for it?
Yeah, I can sign us up for it. Because I work there.
But our listeners, where do they go to sign up?
Listeners, go to GroutMuseumDistrict.com and then go to the calendars tab at the top right-hand corner and look for March 9th, and you'll see the dragon tea.
Oh my God.
It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited.
It goes so fast.
I know, right? We love dragons. And I was like, oh, okay. So
what time is it?
10 a.m. to 12.
Son of a biscuit. I'll have to,
can you ask for it off?
Yeah, I'll have to take it off.
Because I was thinking we could take the boys, and then if it is, because it's just snacks, then we could go out to eat or to a movie or something.
Yeah, I'll have to take that day off.
Yeah. Or at least you can just work half day.
Well, that's a half day anyways, because it's Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday, so my half days.
Maybe I'll just come in the afternoon, or not. I don't know. I'll figure something out, but I'm going.
Yes.
So.
Okay. All right. The other thing is, so there's a new show on CW called Roswell. Do you remember the old Roswell show?
I remember hearing about it.
Yeah. Okay. Did you hear about the new one or the old one?
I don't know.
Did you hear from the 1950s or
probably the 50s? That's more my speed.
So it's about aliens or whatnot.
Yeah.
So they're rebooting on CW. CW does what do we watch?
With Riverdale.
With the
CW
Riverdale.
does.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I wish you could see her
right pointed at her
and I did too. That's the bad part.
See, this is why we win at games. Because I just have to do a weird motion at you when you're like, oh, I understand what you're trying to say.
I get
it. So they're doing, the CW actually partnered with the Grout.
What?
And they're doing a premiere of Roswell this Sunday at 6:30. At 6. What was that? What was that? This is why I can't be a commercial person. 6:30.
I'm crying.
So it's at 6:30, and the show doesn't premiere till Tuesday. So it's stop making fun of me.
Oh my God.
It's like I broke there for a second.
Oh God, there's tears. First show of 2019, and I'm crying.
Oh wait,
you made me cry.
I give up.
I've never cried on the podcast before.
Ad's over. I can't speak.
So what time does it start? Oh my God. Oh God. Okay.
Okay. So it starts at 6:30, but the show doesn't actually premiere on live TV till Tuesday.
Oh.
So there's
what time on Tuesday?
I don't know actually.
It's not 6:30.
6:30. Well, because there's different time zones. I don't know. But there's so you'll get to. We have a planetarium. I'm done. Bye. We're done in 2019.
I'm so sorry.
I hate you. I didn't get to hear what I sounded like either. Because I'm still deaf in one ear.
Oh, you can play it back.
Oh, I can't wait to edit this.
Just me crying for the entire episode.
So it's this Sunday from 6 to 9, and They have a planetarium show. Mm-hmm. So do you know what a planetarium is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you? I don't believe you now.
Don't make me say what it is.
Okay, well, it's like a room, and they show the stars, and they point at them.
I knew that.
And then they're going to premiere, because we have a small theater, so we're going to premiere the show. I hate you. We're going to premiere the show, and they have a cash bar.
I'm so sorry. This is why we shouldn't be looking at each other.
I can't talk seriously with you cry laughing.
Okay, I'm good.
No, you're not.
No.
So it's a cash bar, free food, and free goodies, and it's supposed to be really cool.
Cash bar, you say?
Yeah. It's a bar, though. We need that, remember?
That's a Sunday night. I don't need that on Sundays.
No, but we should, I don't know. It's just an option.
That sounds fun.
I just thought it was really interesting, and if people want to go to it around the Cedar Valley, it's faux free.
Faux free.
And it's on CW and KWWL's dime, except for the bar. So yeah, those are the exciting things I want to tell you about before I glitch in the Matrix at 6:30.
You suddenly have an accent.
A horrible accent. It's like my Groot, or no, what was it? Hello, everybody.
Gru. Oh my god. Okay, well, I wrote just one tiny little note.
Yeah, I see it.
So I found out today, I didn't realize this before, so sorry if I'm the last one of this party. But I was looking through my Amazon Prime, like, perks, and I guess part of it is, like, they have editors' picks every month for, I don't know, different categories of books. And if you're a Prime member, you can get one of those books free. I think every month you get one book for free, but then this month they're doing a special and you get two. So I downloaded a book this morning.
Kindle books?
Yeah, they're Kindle, but they're just certain picks. And I think you can get some of them that, like, were last month's picks, too.
You have to we'll put the link down there for people who are Amazon Prime members, because I am.
You didn't know. Yay.
I did not know. Oh, and I forgot to tell my Kindle Unlimited book of the week. My bad. We had Christy say that she has a Kindle Unlimited and she really wants suggestions. Oh, yeah. I'm currently reading, it came out today, it's called Forgiving Kevin. It's that...
Siobhan Davis?
Yep, Siobhan Davis. Weird.
How did I guess?
I was like, you're not going to bring out the first episode, Samantha. Yeah, I already am. It's a series called The Kennedy Boys, and so I don't think you have to read, like, there's one book for each brother, or there's also girls, but it's main brother. Am I...
Don't make me start laughing again.
Each one is about one of the brothers. I read books. I know what I'm going. I know what's going on.
Do you?
No. I'm just staring at a blank page right now. It's called Forgiving Kevin. It's one of the older brothers, but it's a really long series if you want to just binge some romance. So yeah, that's my thing. He's a computer hacker who got caught by the FBI for helping out one of his other brothers who was in danger. Mm-hmm. So
So you don't have to read them in order? Or
I would read them in order.
In order, but okay.
I'd read them in order because you don't have she fills in the blanks for you. But I like reading things in order. But if you picked up this book today and read it, she fills in enough blanks so you can understand the story. But you won't know any of the characters because they're all, like, from the other books too, because it's a family. Gotcha. So it's up to you if you want to read this one and then go back through and read them. It won't spoil anything. Mm-hmm. But he got caught by the FBI, and they interview him, and they're like, you know, you can either go to jail for a long time because they, like, knew all the stuff he'd done, or you can help us because you're such a good hacker. And he doesn't want to, and then he sees. They're showing him, like, video, like, slideshows and, like, of people that they want him to, like, spy on digitally, and he sees one guy, and the guy's fiance is his ex, and he hadn't seen her in so long, and he was like, he automatically says yes because he doesn't want her to be, because he's like, obviously she doesn't know she's with a bad guy, so he wants to, like, help her. So it's, like, the premise of it. It's so cute. So that's out today too. That's another new release.
So Kindle Unlimited.
Yes. So I love me some Kindle Unlimited. I think Hannah signed up because the first month, if you don't have it and you can sign up for free for the first month. Ooh. Right?
So I thought about doing it, but then I was like, oh, look at your TBR. But
I think if you ever, like, want to have some downtime and read some really good ones, A couple other ones that I'm really into. There's a lot of fantasy. There is a lot of indie authors, which I don't mind. The indie authors get paid by page, which I think is amazing. So do that.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I was going to talk about something.
Oh. I can give you some of the... Go ahead. But, like, I Am Watching You is one of them. Do you see that cover?
That's the one I downloaded today that you can get for free if you're a Prime member.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so that's on there.
So if you don't have Kindle Unlimited...
You can still get that if you have Amazon Prime.
Right. They have certain picks every month.
Okay, cool. Like The Handmaid's Tale's on Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones on there that I'm like, ooh, like there's one called A Killer's Mind. That's on my TBR. Only You. That's on my TBR.
So, Elise Kova, I know I've talked about her before.
Yeah, that
I've only read
familiar.
One of her books. But
what was it?
Circle of Shadows.
Yep. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
So I want to read the rest of that series, but time. So I did a thing. So all of her series are on Kindle Unlimited too.
Love that.
So you can go read all of those. They're mostly fantasy. Air Awakens though, she's got the box set on Kindle for $10, so I bought that so I can binge them because Air Awakens is one of the books I have on a list that we're going to talk about later.
Oh.
But also she's got a book coming out next month called Vortex Visions, and it is set, I think, 18 years after the end of Air Awakens. Mm-hmm. So it's in that same world.
Oh, that's
But you
neat.
Don't have to read that first series first.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm kind of one of those people that I feel like I have to.
Right? Because you want to know what's going on and you want to be in the loop. Unless they tell you to read a certain way, I do the same thing.
Yeah, but so all of her stuff is on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm pretty sure her new series is going to be on there, and you can pre-order it now also if you would rather just, buy it if you don't have Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah, but I think that, I don't know, I like Kindle Unlimited, especially if you got a Kindle and you're wanting to read just some indie /
Yeah, there's a lot of books out there.
There's a lot of books on there. And that's why, because actually what happened, how I got into Kindle Unlimited is I look up books on Goodreads. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'd go through people's TBRs. I'd see what they were talking about, go through the Listopia. And I'd be like, oh, that's really good. And I always have an Amazon link. And every single one that I was clicking on was a Kindle Unlimited. I was like, okay, either I buy these Amazon books or I just do it in Kindle Unlimited. Mm-hmm. And you can rent 10 books at a time, check out 10 books at a time. And you have to return them because it's like a library-ish thing. So you can check out 10 at a time and then you can return them and replace them with other ones. And it's unlimited. I mean, you can check them out as many times as you want. It's really cool.
So the reason I was looking at that was because you told me that if you have Amazon Prime, you get one Audible book a month or something.
I did not say that.
Someone told me that.
Is that true?
No.
If you do Audible, which is owned by Amazon, you get one Kindle.
Who was it that told me that then? Maybe it was Nicole.
That could be. So
somebody told me that.
If you have an Audible subscription, you get one book free a month, and then you also get discounts that you get to keep forever. Because I have a couple.
Because I did Audible. Do Audible because, I listen to podcasts at work, and sometimes I'm like, okay, but I've got all these books I need to read, and it'd be really great to be reading a book while I'm working.
I loved Audible, and I think you can sign up and get 2 a month if you pay a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I can't remember, but I really liked Audible. Another tidbit: Hannah is actually going to try Owlcrate.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, she said she decided she's going to try something different each month, and I think she's going to do Book of the Month too, because she saw you were doing it.
I really liked Book of the Month. I had to stop it because I was like, okay, I'm getting way too many books every month. But they have a group of people that are kind of like us that get arcs and stuff, and so they pick the best of the new releases coming out, and they vote.
I wish they did YA.
That's why I mean they do some YA, but they don't specifically pick YA every month.
Yeah, so that's why I never did it.
The Astonishing Color of After was one of their picks. Oh my goodness, was one of their picks, and that's a YA. Yeah, but again, they don't. It's just.
I wish there was a YA of that because I would be I would do that every month if it was YA.
But if they did YA, I would want to get all 5 books every month.
Yeah. We already do. Pre-order swag. I thought it was so sweet. I actually did pre-order. I guess we can promote. We're going to be talking about her site in a little bit, but Novel Night.
Novel Night. And it's Night with a K.
Yes, Night with a K. She does this thing, which is genius, is that she gets all the pre-order. So pre-order swag is basically little gifts that the publisher or author is sending if you pre-order the book and you send them your receipt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got one this week. It's for a book that doesn't even come out till the end of the month.
Oh, she just did her hands up in the air. We're very action today.
Well, because when it came in the mail, it said, like, it just looks like a regular envelope. And up in the corner, it's got the author's name, Evelyn Skye. And I was like, what did Evelyn Skye send me? I was like, all right, pre-order swag.
What was it for? What book?
Circle of Shadows.
Oh, I didn't pre-order that one.
Didn't I just say that was the... Did I just say that was the name of Elise Kova's book?
You did.
Mm-mm. I feel like those are two different books.
Yeah, I'm picturing the cover.
Circle of Shadows is the ninja one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What's Elise Kova's book?
Let me look.
I'm the worst. Because she co-wrote it with another person, and it's not called Circle of Shadows.
You're asking me to spell right now, and I can't.
It's called Circle of Ashes? No.
So I'll talk about Novel Night. She really has a cool blog that she does all the pre-order swag. Pre-order swag is like a little, like, we've got enamel pins.
I'm an idiot. It's called Society of Wishes.
What?
Wait, I feel like the second one was something about a circle.
Where are the circles at?
God, I'm a dummy. Hold on.
Okay, I'll back to my...
No, wait. Circle of Ashes is the second one.
So they're both called Circle of Ashes?
No. Circle of Shadows is Evelyn Skye's book.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
now I'm confused. Okay, say them again.
Okay, I got pre-order swag from Evelyn Skye for her book Circle of Shadows.
Okay.
And that's about ninjas.
Okay.
Elise Kova and somebody wrote a book. Her name is Lynn Larsh.
Called?
Society of Wishes. Book 2 is called Circle of Ashes.
Circle of Ashes and Circle of
Shadows.
Got it.
See why I got confused?
I'm still confused. No, I'm just kidding. So,
okay, back to Novel Night.
Yes, we get book. She shows like what kind of book swag and if it's like offered internationally or if it's offered just where it's offered. I guess.
And like the links to everything.
Yeah, the links to everything, and it's like, very like easy. Like here's what you do: you sign up, you give your like receipt, your screenshot, your PDF, whatever, and then you get the free pre-order swag. It's pretty cool. I really like having stuff with the book. And so I don't know where I was going with this, but I think I signed up for a couple.
So we did The Wicked King.
Yes, we did The Wicked King.
We talked about that one.
Oh, I was going to talk about the one I did. She sent an email back, which was so lovely.
Oh, the author?
Yeah. Did you get one too?
Who? What book?
Yep. I'm going to my orders. Hold on. It has, I'm picturing this, the cover. It's dark blue.
Okay.
Read my mind.
And then?
It is called Beware the Night by Jessica Fleck.
When does that come out?
Tuesday, March 12th.
Oh, you are ahead. Yeah, I don't have any of those new releases written down yet.
I just have it because I pre-ordered it.
So what's the swag?
That's a good question. Did you order? I thought you pre-ordered it.
I don't think so.
Well, because remember when we sat on your couch and I did a pre-ordering? I rage pre-ordered.
So on New Year's Day, instead of doing a new episode, we just did a bunch of brainstorming.
Yeah,
and
it was
pre-ordering.
Like it was really fun. Like we brainstormed so much stuff for 2019, and then we're just like, let's pre-order a bunch of books, so we're both reading the same books.
So that is what we're going to talk about today. Is a lot of the stuff that we talked about that day.
We got for the pre-order of Holly Black's The Wicked King. We got an enamel pin and a bookmark. Oh, the bookmark's so cool. And then I got Gilded. Did you pre-order Gilded Wolves?
I did not, but I also got that book today because I'm doing a tour thing for Book Sharks for it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I won that on Goodreads, and it took me forever to figure that out. I'm sad to say.
Where did this come from?
I was like, where did this come from? Am I crazy? Where is this at? Oh, March. Hi, Samantha. It's ordered by month.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Why does it sound like, oh, it's because it's windy?
Oh,
it's
shit, that's the wind.
I was like, why does it sound like there's wind?
Yeah, or is it because
there is? Yikes.
Ooh. Beware the Night, release date is March 12th, and the pre-order swag was a signed bookmark, a sticker with a quote, and one of like a little fish, a glass fish, which I thought was so cute.
Yeah.
And then there's a prize pack, 3 winners, and you can win like an hourglass and a notebook and like all this other stuff. But I really want to read it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, it sounds really good. So that's what I was talking. So Novel Night is. I just love so that's where we kind of like pre-order some stuff.
Yeah. So a lot of times, like I'll see pre-order stuff on like Instagram or something, and I'll kind of like store it in the back of my mind, and then when I actually go to pre-order, then I go to Novel Night to actually find the information because she's got it all there handy. And,
it's so smart.
Yeah.
So Jessica Fleck, right?
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me. Come on, email. It was so cute. So I pre-ordered it, and she sent me an email back, and she was so sweet. She was like, she's like, thank you so much for the pre-order. She's like, if you sign up for my newsletter, I'll send you more stuff and like all this stuff. Yeah, she was so sweet. So I just want to shout her out because I thought that was really cute that she like, I love when authors are like the ones, I understand a lot of them are busy, but we've had authors in the past that put together their own pre-order swag packages and did it all themselves.
Yeah.
So that's just really cool. So I wanted to say that. Yeah, so we sat on your couch New Year's Day. Right?
Yeah,
New Year's Day. Mm-hmm. Not even hungover. And we just sat there and like brainstormed and did all of this stuff, and it was like, I'm really happy that we did.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yes.
All the stuff
for 2019, all the things we're excited about, all of our ideas and goals and challenges.
What we're going to do with gosh, I'm breaking there. What we're going to do with our life and books, where we're taking it this year.
Yeah, where we're taking it this year, yeah. I love the podcast, but I really we really want to start interacting more, because it's not, we talk at each other all the time, as you can tell, even when there isn't mics, so we'd like to like have other opinions, have other people with us. What kind of started us off on this whole thing was Novel Night's Beat the Backlist Challenge.
Yes.
And you had heard of it,
I
right?
did, yeah. So,
how? Just because you follow her?
Well, because I follow another blogger, too, that was talking about doing it. And I was like,
okay.
Oh, wait, this is Novel Night? Like, I usually only go there for pre-order swag, which is terrible. I should read the rest of her blog.
Yeah, because, she's smart enough to do pre-order swag.
Yeah, so she's doing a challenge called Beat the Backlist, where you pledge, kind of, like you say, hey, I'm going to read all these books on my TBR that were published in 2018 or before.
Yeah, because that's like our biggest thing is we don't read our backlist. Like, we have so many books that are like, yes, we want to read these, we need to get into them, but all these new books come out all the time. It's never a break. So
yeah, I find myself only reading arcs.
Yes, I can't name the last time I've not read an arc.
I know. I would have to look at my list, but it's insane.
Yeah, exactly.
So we decided to go for it.
Yeah, so that's actually, we did post these, we did both posts on our blogs about Beat the Backlist 2019 Challenge. Sorry, that was probably annoying. Do you want to go through yours and I'll go through mine? Or?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So,
and kind of explain why you picked the books.
Okay.
Because remember, you were sitting.
Let me be honest. So a lot of these, I don't have a ton of I don't have reasons other than.
You sat in front of your bookshelf and was like,
right.
What is in my bookshelf?
Well, some of them I picked because they are number 2 or 3 or 4 in a series that I've started but haven't gotten to yet.
Okay.
So that's let's see, Shadow Song, Our Dark Duet.
By who?
Oh, sorry. Shadow Song by S.J. Jones.
Okay.
Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. Two Dark Rains by Kendara Blake.
Woo.
Dreamer by L.E. Delano.
Oh, yeah, I need to read that one, too.
Muse of Nightmares by Lainey Taylor. Smoke in the Sun by Renee Audier.
I love Renee Audier.
So those are all the sequels that I need to read. So that's how I started. And then I was kind of looking at my shelf okay, what has been sitting there and what other books are either have been sitting there for a long time or I keep telling myself I'm going to start or... Okay, like this. So I'm going to read Renegades and Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. So I got the arc for Arch Enemies, but I just never had time to read it in November. So I'm okay, I'm going to read those. And they're really hyped, so I'm kind of curious what
is the hype. Yeah, and I did pre-order swag for the first one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Okay.
And we met Marissa Meyer at the Fierce Reads party.
I forgot we met Marissa Meyer because she had a new haircut, and it threw me off.
And she's so, laid back.
Yeah. She was just chilling by the bar.
Had I not recognized her, then I wouldn't even have known that that's who it was.
Bless your heart. See, Elizabeth's way better at names and faces, and I'm just nothing. I'm like, oh, that's that girl? Oh, shoot. Like, we were talking to this one author.
Oh,
Not to, like, dive in, but, like, I had no idea I had read her books. I was like, oh, cool. I like Flower Crown. Smooth.
Yeah. So, let's see. What else do I have on there? Air Awakens by Elise Kova, which I talked about earlier. I've got the first book. That's the only one on my list, but I bought the whole box set.
So you might as well just read the whole series.
It's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I also want to read Before She Ignites and As She Ascends by Jodi Meadows.
Oh, yeah. We have
the Dragon
those.
books.
Yep, Dragon books.
And then I put on there Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zapier. So that one came in an owl crate, and I've heard nothing but good things, and I kept saying I was going to read it.
I don't think so, because I don't recognize it. Because remember, I took a break from owl crate for a little bit, so that sounds really good.
Yeah.
I'll have to borrow that.
It's, from what I remember, it's about this girl that, like, is in high school, and she creates this webcomic that's super popular, but no one knows that she's the one who does it.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. So, I think it's, got a lot of stuff on mental health, too, which,
is important.
Right.
I like that.
And then I threw in an extra, because I wanted to do 12, so I could read one each month.
Mm-hmm.
And then I threw in one extra because I had to, and it's called Invictus by Ryan Groudon.
I've seen this cover.
Standalone fantasy sci-fi, and I was dying to read it last year. I pre-ordered and got the pre-order swag, and then never got a chance to read it. So that's my list.
Yeah, and like you said, we picked one book, mine's not books to read each month. My problem is that I rage read things. I rage do a lot of things. Everyone at work makes fun of me because I like to rage do things. It's called do it really quickly and do it like obsessively a little bit. So I picked mostly trilogies because I'm like not joking myself where I'm not going to stop on the first one. Yeah. I know this. We all know that I just binge things. So I picked the Grisha trilogy because by Lee Bardugo because oh my god, I need to
yes.
Because I pre-ordered King of Scars and everyone's like, I can't wait, let's do a read along. I missed the read along for the 3 I haven't read yet. And I'm like, dang it.
Yeah, Fierce Reads did a read along.
And so did a Facebook group that they asked me to go to, and I was like, and then by the time like I have so many invites, and so by the time I saw it, they were on the 3rd book, and I was like, dang it. But yeah, I really want to read that series because I need to know. I have so much swag, and I have no idea what's going on, but I know I'm excited about it because she is the coolest person I've ever met. She really is. She just has an air of cool around her, and I just can't even handle it. She's her and Kendara Blake. They're just cool. And I'm like, you guys are hilarious.
Like, I want to be your friend.
Yes, be my friend. Then I picked the Shadow Fall series by CC Hunter. It was a series actually that I bought in one of my first book outlet orders like years ago. And I really like the covers. It's science fiction. I think it has to do with paranormal, like a bunch of vampires, all wolves, all of that combined. So I really want to read that. I have all the books, and it's one of those things that's been sitting on my bookshelf forever. One Dark Throne and 3 Dark Reigns. I need to finish One Dark Throne and stop being a little chicken because there's 2 Dark Reigns, or One Dark Throne, and then there's 2 Dark Reigns by Kendara Blake. So I need to read that, and then I also need to read the one that one that came out. The 0.5 or something like that. What is that called? Queens of Fenburn.
It's got 2 or 3 short stories in it.
And it's pre, right? It's about
There's one that's about them when they are little.
Okay.
And then I think there's one that's about the Oracle Queen.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So okay. I think there's 2.
Yeah. Okay, and then the Nova series by Jessica Sorensen, and that's just a 2-book. I think I just have 2 of them. And it's a romance book outlet. Gotta throw some romance in there. The Mortality Doctrine series by James Dashner. I read the first one. It's
oh yeah, you were telling me about this one. It sounds really good.
The first one's so good. It is The Eye of Minds, and it's basically everything's in virtual reality. But the thing is, you don't know if you're actually a human or if you're a computer program. Because they're so
like
programmed.
The Matrix?
Yeah, kind of like the Matrix. But it, actually. But
YA.
Yeah, by YA, and it's like a gamer. It's like games you can like. It's kind of like WoW, a little bit. Okay.
World of Warcraft.
You're like what?
Wow.
And this people have virtual friends, and this kid technology, he's like one of the best ones out there. And his family's always gone, and he doesn't, so he starts to realize that like maybe he's not real. And it's like a thing like, are my friends real? Are we all real? Like it's just so crazy. So I read the first one. It ends on such a cliffhanger. And then of course like that was back when The other two weren't out. Well, the other two are out now. I got them, so I'm going to reread the series again. Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I picked these series I haven't read, and then also movies I want to see, but I have to read the books first because that's my rule. So right. I want to see Ready Player One. I heard that it doesn't follow it's not as good as the book, but it's beautiful. So I wanna definitely watch that. So I put that in there. The Savin series by Siobhan Davis. That is her sci-fi, a little bit of romance, but that's the one that like there's humans on Earth and they're in separate sections. I know I've talked about this before because I started the first one, but I didn't realize there's like 4 more. And it's like the gold stars, the silver stars, the bronze, and like the ones on the outside, the people are basically like getting rid of, like putting them to work and like not caring about the outside. And this girl's the one from the outside. Okay. And so there's an alien series and she meets them and it's about her like basically trying to save her outside ring from like her own government as well as the aliens. And it's really interesting. The Darkest Mind series by Alexandra Bracken. And we saw her on a panel. Yes. And after I saw the trailer for the movie, I was like, I need to read this book. So I just ordered the first one.
So which did you get? Because they just like rebranded
So I got the new brand.
I really like the new ones because they don't have like the movie cover.
Yes, you know I like the new brand, but the thing is now I can't get the old ones on a book outlet because I want them all to match. Now I'm gonna have to buy all new, which is fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm not hurt about it at all. But that's about these kids who have powers.
Yeah.
I can't remember a lot about it. I don't want to spoil anything. But that's one. The Mortal Engine series by Philip Reeve. It's an older series, but I think a lot of people have seen. It's coming out in a movie. It's about these giant cities that are on like wheels and they like eat other cities and like there's a city in the sky and it looks so cool.
The cover looks so neat. I saw it going around a few weeks ago and I was like, oh my god, I want to read that.
Right? And so I put that on the list. Simon vs. the Homo Sapien Agenda by Becky
Albertalli.
And I want to read that obviously because what's the movie called?
Love Simon.
Love Simon. So I kind of want to just see all the hype and obviously a movie. And then Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. All 3 of them are out. The covers are cool. I love them. And obviously I want to see the movie.
I think they got rebranded covers too with the movie, but they're not like movie covers, but they're really neat.
Are they the pink and blue ones or what they look like before?
Yeah, with like the outlines.
Yeah. Are those the new ones or the old ones?
I think those are the new ones.
Oh, well, I like them.
I don't remember what the old ones look like right now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure those are new. Yeah. I could be wrong.
I was going to say, but yeah, those look really cool. I'm excited to read them. So that's our Beat the Backlist challenge.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you could still join.
Yeah.
And I think...
Oh, yeah, and then there's also something about houses. If you sign up, you can get a little badge for like your...
there's like a mini challenge for the Harry Potter houses.
I'm Gryffindor.
I was going to bring up
Elizabeth Ravenclaw.
I am.
If y'all couldn't tell between us.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think she's got other like little challenges and other things to do along the way.
Definitely.
To keep you motivated. So, and then I think you can check in too and like talk about the books that you've read that are on your list.
And use the hashtags and stuff like that. Yeah. But she gave us a little like Beat the Backlist Gryffindor little blog badge.
Like a widget.
Yeah, a widget. So that's really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really fun.
So that's a challenge that we're doing.
And that's kind of like kicked off what we did
really did.
last Tuesday. And then what was next? Then we decided that, hey, why don't we do our own challenge? I mean, we have a lot of readers listening, so like why not do this challenge together?
Right, yep.
So, I mean, how did we go about it? I can't even remember now.
So, we wanted to do a challenge, but at the same time, we know what our reading schedule is like, so we didn't want to, like...
overwhelm us?
Yeah, tie ourselves down or overwhelm anyone else.
Oh, yeah, because, like, reading however many books in a month isn't really... It's normal for us, but some people maybe just pick up a book when they have time.
And reading should be fun.
Yes, it should never be forced. I don't think I've ever felt forced.
No.
No.
So we came up with a reading challenge.
Yes.
And so it's going to be a different genre each month.
Yes. And it's titled OLIB for Our Life in Books. reading challenge 2019. Yeah, so we picked genres for each month,
and that's like it's a loose genre.
Yes.
So
we don't want to be too specific this round because we don't want to like pressure people to have to read it if they don't really want to.
So like so January we're gonna do a contemporary read.
Yes.
So this can be YA contemporary. It can be contemporary romance. It can be whatever you want as long as it fits into that.
And what's contemporary?
So that's like happening now.
Happening now. She had to explain this to me. So contemporary means happening right now. So
not historical, not in the future.
Not futuristic, not sci-fi. I mean, it could be sci-fi. It's happening right now if it says 2019, I guess. But it wouldn't be but it has to be accurate to now, right?
Yeah.
So maybe not.
So more like real world kind of stuff.
Real world kind of books, yeah. An Anonymous Girl would count as one.
Yes.
That's the title of that, right?
It's a thriller. But
it's set in the now and it's set realistic. So, yeah. And then February is romance. Got to pick that. So that can be YA. That can be short story. That can be anything romance.
Yep.
It can be sci-fi romance.
Right. So another reason we wanted to do this and pick different genres is so, like, everyone can kind of get out of their reading comfort zone.
Yeah, because we all have our comfort zones.
Yeah. Read something that you wouldn't normally read.
For you, it's romance.
And it's just one book for each month. So it's not too much.
I don't think so.
So then March is read a memoir.
Which is like, I actually have one, but I usually don't pick up memoirs. And if I do, it's an Audible book.
And I just realized I should have added a memoir to my Beat the Back list because I do have a shelf of memoirs.
That you haven't read?
Yeah.
Really?
So I've definitely got a few that I could read that month.
Yeah.
I just haven't decided which yet.
And then April is fantasy.
Yeah.
So that's Elizabeth's territory right there. No, it's both of ours, really. I'm not a really big thriller. I don't like being scared.
I do. So May is indie author.
Yes, we want to push some indie authors. Like definitely because we want to actually see everyone else's reading challenges. So see what indie authors we're missing out on.
So
and I promise I'm going to pick a different indie author than I always talk about.
Right. So an indie author is an author who is publishing independently. So they are not represented by any of the big publishing houses.
No. You can tell on their Goodreads, if you go underneath the book, it usually says, like...
Look at the publisher?
Yeah, look at the publisher. If it doesn't have one, more than likely, they're publishing by themselves.
Yep. And there's a lot of those on Kindle Unlimited.
There is a lot of those on Kindle Unlimited.
There's a lot of places you can look. Just search, like, indie authors on Google, and I'm sure you can come up with a ton.
And on Goodreads, there's Listopia, and that's, like, a bunch of lists. You can look up indie authors that way, too.
Yep.
And then June is historical fiction, which is going
to out of your comfort zone.
Push me so far out of my comfort zone.
I love historical fiction.
I don't know why I don't like it. I'm going to try. I don't even know what I'm going to read yet.
I should try and find a book for you.
That I would like. Like Outlander, would that be one? Or like, what's another one that
I don't know if you want to start with Outlander because it's like 900 pages.
Okay, never mind. Torture me for 900 pages. No. Yeah, you'll have to help me. And you know, if you guys need suggestions for us, we can post what we're going to be reading when we know.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. July is sci-fi.
Sci-fi. I love this. I love me some sci-fi.
Me too.
So, gonna be easy.
Yeah, it is.
Next is anthology, which is another one that
for August.
Yeah, for August. Anthology August. And I read my first anthology last year, which was Fresh Ink. Yeah. So I don't even know, like, an anthology is a book of
collection of short stories.
Yeah, collection of short stories.
So a lot of times, especially if you're if you've never read short stories before, it's kind of nice to read one that's a different author for each short story.
Yeah, definitely.
Because then you get different
perspectives and different writing styles. Yeah, I agree. Is there any other ones we can think of that are examples? What did you read?
What else did I read? The witch one. Oh my God. You had to ask that, didn't you?
I'm so sorry. So I'm really excited to read more anthologies just because Fresh Ink kind of blew me away. I had Nicola Yoon and everything. We've talked about it before, but it definitely opened me up to other indie authors that I had never even heard of. And so I liked anthologies a lot.
If my internet would work, I would tell you the other. Here we go. So I think I read 3 anthologies last year.
I remember one. I can't remember the title.
So I read Fresh Ink. Gosh, what is the witch one called?
Oh,
13 Tales of something.
Yep. Because I tried to get it and I couldn't get it. I thought it was Trouble or something.
Toil and Trouble.
Yep, there we go. Look at our brains.
It is somewhere. Where is it? Toil and Trouble. 15 tales of women in witchcraft. I thought it was 13 because, you know.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one I read? Sounds.
Who cares? What's going on? Just kidding.
Okay, I lied. Maybe I didn't read it.
I didn't think you did. I thought that's the only one I was thinking of. I know you're probably thinking of 100
Yes, I did.
stories.
Yes, I did. 1,000 Doors. Remember that one?
I said 100 stories. I was close. I was close, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So 1,000 Doors was the one that was like, it's by J.T. Ellison, and it started off
by a single author.
No. So J.T. Ellison is the editor, but she wrote the first part and the last part, which is like the woman who got stabbed in her apartment, and then you aren't sure if she's going to live or die, and then all the other authors wrote the stories of like the lives she could have led.
Oh.
And then she wrapped up the story at the end.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that was kind of a different take on an anthology.
Yeah.
But yes, so August is anthology. Back to that.
September is dystopian.
Yeah.
I love me some dystopians. And that's like, how do you describe dystopian?
Dystopian is like future world.
Ruined.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Ruins of a future world. Yeah.
A lot of them are also considered sci-fi.
Yeah.
But
I would say like I know.
Hunger Games.
Oh, that's not what I was going with, but sure. Yep, Hunger Games is dystopian.
Divergent. Plagueland.
What's
I read
the one
that
I just
and talked
read?
about it on another. Mortal Coil.
This Mortal Coil is a dystopian. That's not really sci-fi. I think you knew what I was talking about.
That's sci-fi though, because you don't have tech in your arm unless it's sci-fi.
You don't know how people live.
Please email me if you have tech in your arm. Thank you.
Please email her and prove my point. Okay, what's the next one?
October is a horror or thriller.
Yes, I'm scared. I don't know. I probably will do thriller because I'm a chicken.
I love thrillers. So I could read like 1 million of those in October, but I really want to find a good horror.
You need to find one that's going to scare you, because I'm a chicken, so I'm going to read a thriller. November is a graphic novel. Now, I've never read a graphic novel, so I'm real excited.
I've got quite a few you could borrow.
Yeah, I think I gave you one, because I'm going to read this.
Well, okay, so the one that you gave me is called Check Please.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me to say the author's name.
Yeah,
because it's difficult to pronounce.
Yeah.
And I would butcher it. But you can actually read her graphic novel online. It started as a webcomic.
Oh, cool. So maybe we should link that.
So, yeah, definitely.
That could count as a lot of people's
So that's
November.
how I read it until you gave me the arc. And then
and you're like, okay, great.
It's so adorable.
Yeah, I'm really excited for a graphic novel. And then December is holiday
book.
And we're going to have to find a holiday book we actually enjoy.
Well, and that's the thing. I kind of want to challenge myself.
We shouldn't crap on people, because a lot of people who listen probably like Lifetime movies. And they're not bad.
No.
I just want something that's different.
They're good for what they are. And that's the thing. I think this year I want to challenge myself to read a holiday book that's not a Christmas book.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Because I enjoy them. They're nice light reads, but I want something that's a little more.
But at the same time, like I read 2 almost back to back this year. And all I could think of is, everyone's so white.
Yeah, and so like happy and perfect and it's
pretty
like
ending with a bow.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's bad. It's just,
I mean, I like myself a good happy ending, but I kind of want some conflict.
Yeah, you like evil things though.
I really do. So
yeah, so December.
So maybe a Krampus book.
You should actually. I'm sure they probably have one. Dwight is Krampus.
Oh my gosh.
So that's our list. That's our OLIB reading challenge of 2019.
Yes. So we are going to come up with a graphic for it.
Yes.
So you guys can post on your social medias and say that you're participating in the challenge.
Definitely.
And then we've got a bunch of hashtags too.
Yes.
That we're going to use.
So you can use it on Twitter, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on Facebook, just anywhere where we can find you. We can use the hashtag. We'll get a hashtag together so we can all find each other's stuff and see what each other's reading and comment on things.
Yeah, let us know the books you're reading each month for it. If you're on whatever, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is, take a picture of your book and send it, and we can retweet it.
Yeah.
Re-Instagram it, whatever that's called.
Okay, 50-year-old. Calm down.
Listen.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this. It'll definitely give us a chance to get out of our comfort zone, read some books, and also get great book recommendations from other people.
And then I think, too, in our Facebook group, each month we should start a thread.
Yes.
With oh my God, with the book that we are reading that month.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And see what everyone's reading.
Because
it'd be kind of cool if you're reading the same book of someone else, and you can be like, oh my gosh, let's talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our reading challenge. And so that kind of got me thinking, I don't know about anybody of you, but I have a lot of NetGalley books that I haven't read because I sign up for ARC, but I also sign up for books that maybe the author's still looking for more publicity or they're re-up because there's a second one coming out. So I like to also sign up for those. So I have a big NetGalley backlist. So we kind of just listed our NetGalley books. Elizabeth more or less just needs to do reviews.
So my thing is so I write the date that the book comes out and I'm like, okay, I have to read the book by this date.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is, you have to read the book by that date, but you also have to write the review by that date,
exactly.
which I don't do.
Mm-hmm. Well, you write the review, but you forget to put it in NetGalley, too.
Yeah, that's
because you have to also put your review in NetGalley.
Yeah, I've got a backlog of reviews to finish writing. Because I'll do that, too. I'll start writing, and I just write, my initial thoughts and just, little clips of thoughts, but I have to string them together into something coherent.
Yes, it's like random rage thoughts. What is going on?
So, yeah, my NetGalley challenge will be to write all my reviews.
Yes, and my NetGalley challenge is to read some books and then write some reviews. Because it's not, reading, isn't too bad, but putting down your thoughts about the book without spoilers, is kind of difficult.
Sometimes it's really hard, and sometimes I'm like, I didn't write enough. Because I've mentioned before on here, I write some for the Nerd Daily.
Oh, yeah.
I've only got a couple articles on there because my next one needs to be this review, and I can't finish it because we've got a word count.
Oh.
And it's so hard to hit sometimes. I just feel like I loved the book, but I don't want to say too much.
Right? Like, what's the line between spoiling and not spoiling?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because you have to say enough to get the because the reader's already read the synopsis, but you have to say enough to get the reader into the book without spoiling. Because I want to say I've actually read a synopsis and been unsure and then gone to reviews and been like, oh yeah, I definitely want to read this.
Well, and then my thing too is the book I'm reviewing, the world is so rich and beautiful, and I don't have the words for it. Just go read the book. You know what I mean? I just,
trust me.
Can I just write that over and over again? Read this book, read this book.
Just read this book. I trust me. So that was kind of just another side challenge we're doing. So I think you'll see that on maybe our Bookstagrams a little bit. Or
yeah,
our
we'll
blogs.
talk about it for sure. But if you want to join.
Yeah, if you want to join, if you have NetGalley or even more books that you're like, oh, I need to write a review for this on Goodreads or my blog, or oh, I need to read this. I need to for some reason. I borrowed it from the library. Let us know. It's just kind of this is a list we really need to get done in 2019 so it can stop hanging over our heads.
Exactly. Because I'm kind of using it as my blog challenge too, because I've been really bad about falling behind on my blog.
Yeah.
So writing all these reviews is really going to help.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so that kind of leads to I feel like our very exciting news.
I'm so excited.
I'm so exciid. So do you want to say it?
You say it. I've been talking a lot this episode.
I have too. Our Life in Books book club.
Woo!
We're gonna do a book club. I'm really excited because I love book clubs and I love hearing different aspects of what people because your background and how you perceive stuff is different than anybody else. So you're gonna perceive a book differently.
That's why it's my favorite thing after I get done reading a book, especially if I love the book, to go read all the reviews and seek out the bad reviews because I want to see the things that I missed.
Yeah, because you're not going to see, you don't have everyone has their different opinions and different ideas.
And different upbringing. So you came to this book from a completely different place than someone else. So I just love reading all the different perspectives.
Yeah. So January is going to be our first, we're going to do a quarterly.
Yes.
Because I know we're all busy. We're throwing a bunch of book challenges and things at people. So we thought quarterly, so it's 4 books a year.
Yep. So we will read them
manageable.
In March, June, September, and December.
Yes. We have the first 4 books for January. And it was
the first quarter.
Oh, for the first quarter, sorry. For the first quarter. And we kind of came up with them through new releases / we came up with the theme. And we don't know if this theme is going to... crap. We don't know if this theme is going to
last throughout the year?
Yeah, last throughout the year, but I'm just so excited about all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to read all of them. So everybody.
We picked 4 books, and right? It's 4. And
Yes.
we're going to have you guys vote on which one we will read.
Yeah, it will be in the Facebook group, Our Life in Books Facebook group. We'll announce the 4 books, and the theme, we can give them the theme.
Yeah.
The theme is Women Facing Challenges.
Yes.
And all of these books are so amazing. Like, I can't pick. I'm so glad they're picking because I can't pick.
I know.
I was like, let's read all of them. What's happening?
So, and I think, I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll, like throughout the quarters or whatever, we'll just keep adding books to the list and then make you guys choose from the same ones plus some extras.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited. We don't really have a lot of details yet. We'll make sure to do a blog post and a Facebook post about the whole entire thing so you guys can know more details because we're still trying to hammer out all the details. But I think we'll are we going to post the title sometime this month?
This month or next month?
We're still trying to figure out that.
Yeah, so, but then in March, we'll read it, we'll discuss. I think we kind of want to go, like, maybe do a live video where we discuss with everyone and then also talk about it on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So, we'll get all the details kind of figured out, but I'm really excited.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so fun.
It'll be really fun to have a giant, like, read-along and get to, like, enjoy these books with a group of amazing readers.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. You guys let us know if this is something you want to do, but I find it really helpful when I do like read-alongs to have like a point that everyone has to read to by a certain date.
Okay, yeah.
So then we can discuss what's happened so far.
Yeah, that's
so we could
fun
do that. I mean, maybe we'll pop in the group too and see, kind of get opinions from people.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if they just want to like read it, like here's a week we read it. Yeah, because some people
discuss at a certain date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll definitely have to ask around. So make sure to go and join our Facebook group and follow our Instagram because we'll be updating on those 2 platforms. And yeah, I'm really excited.
I'm so excited.
And I'm just it'll be really fun and I'm just so excited.
I know. I'm
so excited to read with everybody. I love book clubs, and I'm only a part of another book club, so this will be fun to do.
We kind of tried to do a book club with our moms.
Yeah, but we don't read the same things. It's very hard for them to get outside of their comfort zone.
It is.
My mom is romance, and your mom is realistic contemporary thriller.
Mysteries.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one other thing I wanted to talk about is like reading goals.
Okay.
So aside from all of these goals and challenges that we're doing, do you have any other reading goals that you're like doing this year? Like, do you have a? So I want to read 85 books. Like that's my goal.
Mine's 100. Good reads.
Last year was my goal was 75, and I ended up reading 90.
Yeah.
So I don't want to make it too out
difficult,
there.
Yeah.
So I set it for 85 this year.
Yeah.
And yours is 100?
Mine's 100. My goal was 50, but I read 97. And again, the only reason is because I rage read a bunch of like series. And so that's basically why I do that. So set for 100. It'd be cool if I got it. I saw this one girl who was set for 200. I'm like, Jesus.
There was a girl that I'm friends with on Goodreads whose goal is 1,000 books, and she read over 1,000 this past year. And I was like, okay, but that's 3 books a day.
That's insane.
How?
She must be a really fast reader.
Like, I'm lucky if I get a couple books a week. Maybe.
Same. So, yeah, I mean, that was my only really reading goal.
Like, last year, one of my big goals was to read more diversely.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I really was mindful of that this year. But going into 2019, I kind of want to continue that trend.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been noticing, too, in books. If there are not diverse characters as far as race or sexuality or anything else, it's becoming more and more noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really kind of want to seek out books that are more diverse and by diverse authors too.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Actually, Fresh Ink really opened my eyes to that. And so I actually went on NetGalley and they have a LGBTQ plus category, and I've been mindful to actually check that constantly and check those out from there. And also they have Listopias about that. So Goodreads is really a good tool to find books that are outside of the norm-ish slash norm. Not norm isn't what I'm trying to say. It's
outside of I don't know,
the Christmas holiday books.
Yeah, exactly. Another reading challenge that kind of gets you outside of your comfort zone and like being mindful of the books that you read is the Book Riot Read Harder Challenge. They've always got, I tried to do it last year and I didn't necessarily keep up with the challenge, but they've always got really interesting, like, challenge things on there. One of them this year is read a book by a neurodiverse author, which I had to Google because I wasn't really sure what that meant. But now I'm really excited because I'm like, okay, I want to find one of those books. So it's a person who's got maybe like dyslexia or is on the autism spectrum or any one of those kind of neurodiverse things. So, like, I'm really excited to kind of look through that challenge too, and I probably won't be able to get to all of them just because of all these other challenges and things we're doing. But I think that's a really good place to, like, to look and then go find books in that category to get yourself out of your comfort zone.
Oh, exactly. To be in someone else's shoes that you never would have been in before. That's the great thing about reading.
Yep. Yeah, so all the challenges.
All the challenges. If you have any other challenges or book clubs that you do, like, you should definitely, like, let us know. Write them. Come on our group and tell us all about your book club, or, you know, tweet us. Put it on Instagram and tag us, Our Life in Books, and we can definitely, like, kind of show some support for our community and what they're doing. But we better get going because it's been an hour and 30 minutes that we've been talking.
Dang.
We got more treat. Bleh. I'm okay, guys. We definitely have more tea to drink because I need more, and we've got so many books to read.
So many. So many.
Our podcast is everywhere. Stitcher, iTunes, podcasts.
Yep. Spotify,
YouTube,
Google.
Google.
What's the Google one? Google Play?
Google Play. Am I missing any? And Podbean.
Yeah. I don't know. All the links are down below.
Yes, all the links are down below. Our Life in Books on Our Life in Books _ on Twitter and Instagram. Our Life in Books on Facebook, and then there's a group you can go to.
And make sure to leave us a rating or review because it really helps us.
Yeah, it helps people find our on YouTube and podcasts, or on YouTube, iTunes podcasts especially. It helps people find it because right now we're so new. You type it in and it doesn't really come up.
Right.
So if you could rate and review us, that'd be amazing.
Yes, it's a great way to help the show.
Yes, and my blog is SamanthaMcCombs.com. My Twitter is Samantha McCombs, and my Instagram or Bookstagram is Bookish State of Mind, and I'm also on Facebook as Bookish State of Mind.
You can find me on Instagram and my blog, Bookish Connoisseur. Twitter, Bookish Buff, and then I also have a Facebook page. It's Bookish Connoisseur.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.